Okay, everybody, it is Thursday, September 27th, and I actually have a couple of TTMs to go through today. Finally have a couple coming in. The first one was I actually got a letter back that says, thank you so much for the lovely email. Well, I didn't email because I got a return envelope, so it wasn't an email, so it is a form letter. But the autograph looks pretty solid. I checked it out online, and I guess he sends a lot of these out. And there's also an invitation to join his fan club, and that is Harry Connick Jr. He's a musician. He was also in the movie Dolphin Tale with Chris Christopherson. You might have seen that one. Actually, maybe you didn't. Not many people did. So that's pretty cool. Harry Connick Jr., kind of well known. The other TTM I got in, it's kind of cheating. It's actually somebody that I knew when I was working on Babylon 5. She's a good friend, and I said, hey, I never got an autograph. Can you send me something? And so she did, and also these things are available for purchase at her website, and I'll tell you what that is. And that is, oh no, I dropped something. She sent back my letter, signed. It's kind of awkward pose there. And who it is Claudia Christian from Babylon 5. She was also in the movie Hexed. She was in Quantum Leap way back when. She's been in a lot of things. She was in one of the Stargate Atlantis TV movies, I think. Maybe it was just Atlantis. No, I think it was a Stargate. Anyway, she's done a lot of things. She's very busy. You can check her out at IMDb. Claudia Christian. Great person. She has a new book coming out. So Zane, you might want to get her a book plate to her. The address is on Star Tiger, but she's awesome. So she signed my letter. She also has a preview of her book, Babylon Confidential, and she signed that for me as well. This is kind of a neat little preview book. I've never seen a preview book like that before. I also got a signed card about the book. And then she sent two pictures. One is, I really like this one. One is right here, to Troy, Claudia Christian. And then, of course, the Babylon 5 pose. Bam! Claudia Christian, Babylon 5. Awesome. And I'll show some of my other Babylon 5 photos as, these videos go on. So yeah, those are my two TTMs, no returns, nothing else today. So that's pretty cool. So that means by some calculations, let's see, I had 101 out. I got 2 back, that'd make 99, and I sent about 15 today. So 110 still pending. So come on guys. Gotta get these in. Did have a couple to share that I'm gonna put on the wall and build that up. First is a TTM, because that's what my website name is, TTM FTW. And that is from, it was a very fast response actually that I got in 2009 through email on our website. And that is Judge Judy Heinlein. Her show is always fun. I haven't watched it in a few years. I don't even know if she's still on. I think so, but she's a real funny person. And tough. She's pretty tough too. The next one is actually an IP, and it's someone that I worked with on Seventh Heaven. I also have a book signed by him. He came out with a couple hardback novels, like mystery/romance type novels not too long ago. And that is the dad on Seventh Heaven, Stephen Collins, right there, Stephen Collins. Nothing terribly exciting, it's just his name. I think the book might say something more. I'm not sure. Stephen Collins, there's actually a funny story with Stephen Collins. I don't know. Yeah, I'll give you the quick version. I was interviewing him for Extra Online, and it was actually at his house. And so I went to his house in Brentwood. And I was a big Star Trek fan, always been a big Star Trek fan, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that he was the Ducker unit in Star Trek the Motion Picture. So when that question came up in the chat, I was like, oh, yeah, you're that guy. And then we get almost all the way through the chat, and his wife and his daughter come home. And, there's some noise from the kitchen and stuff. So we get done with the online chat, and we say goodbye to everybody in the chat room. Hey, thanks for joining us, yada, yada, yada. And as soon as we're done, his wife and his daughter come in with a plate of cookies. And they're like, oh, you know, my daughter made the plate and the cookies too. You know, she made the plate in school or something. It's like, oh, that's cute. And I'm sitting there looking at Stephen Collins' wife. I'm like, huh. And then I look at, there's this bulletin board by the computer, and there's a picture of her from V, the original V, The Final Battle. She played Julie on V. And I was such a big fan of the V TV series. And I was just like, you're Julie. I didn't say that. I played it cool. But I was just like, it's Julie from V. And I did not get her autograph. And I'm still trying to find a good address to write to Stephen Collins and Faye Grant, who's the name of his wife. But Stephen Collins is with William Morris. And if anybody's done any TTMing whatsoever, they know that William Morris is one of the worst. Once you're with William Morris, it's like your entire fan mail gets cut off. Seriously, it goes right into the waste paper basket. And that's why if you have someone with William Morris, you better off trying to go via venue, in person, or through a publicist or a manager. That's my advice. So anyway, I'm going to put Stephen and Judy up on the wall. I might actually put Claudia up on the wall as well, because it's really great to have her autograph, because brings back so many memories of being in LA, and she's a really fun person. So I'll put a link to her book in this video as well as her website if you want to check it out, and I'd encourage you to do so. Zane, I know you like books. Babylon Confidential by Claudia Christian. Check it out. So, all right, thanks for checking out this video right now. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully it's getting better as the time goes on, but we'll see you next time, and hopefully this weekend is a good one for me and a good one for you collecting autographs, because it's great. It's like Zane says, it's like every day is Christmas, right? Right? I actually have a song about that. It's a PodSafe song. I might have to send it to the Autograph Weekly podcast and put together some video of everybody's autograph videos to the tune of If Every Day Were Christmas. But we'll see if that happens this winter. So, and again, thanks, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.